Coach Gerrie again with exercises, the beginner's exercise for high blood pressure. Today I'm just going to focus on bodyweight exercises which you can do, although there's a myth that you can't train when you suffer high blood pressure. That's a lie. You can still train, just bear in mind that you just have to make modifications, adjustments, and then you can still enjoy the benefit of the exercise. So today's exercise is going to be without any weights. At the back there, I've put there exercises which we can do there, bodyweight exercises. I've put there modified burpees, which means I'm going to modify it. I'm going to show you what I mean by modification. And then as I modify the normal push-ups, I will also show you the modification I've done there, how you can do it. And then we have squats. After squats we'll have lunges, and then also we'll have crunches. So there's only a few of the bodyweight exercises which we can do. Remember, never sacrifice your form or your technique for repetition. That means if you get tired, if you fatigue, stop or slow down. Don't force it, because I don't want you to injure yourself. Remember also that you will have 2 to 3 minutes of rest after each exercise. Remember, you have got 3 sets which you must do, but for educational purpose and I'm pushing for time, I'm going to do only 1. So I'm going to try to do it at the best of my ability, but I want you to finish the whole 3 sets, which means of 12 reps. I'm only going to do 1 set of 12 reps each, but that also means I might not be taking the full 2 to 3 minutes rest because of time sake. I'm going to continue. As soon as I feel better, I'm just going to continue. But you have to stick to the rules. And because I want you to get the benefit of the exercise. And remember, never sacrifice form or technique for repetition. That means if you get tired, take a break. And also, I urge you to take your full, I'm going to put it 2 to 3 minutes. There is also, I want you to hydrate yourself in between sets, right? Drink your water in between sets. Don't dehydrate yourself. Hydration is better. And if you can, I want you to drink water. I know a lot of people drink these energy drinks during exercise. I don't like it. I would rather expect you to drink water, because water has got a good and the perfect purification purpose also, because it cleans the system and it also helps you in reduction of weight loss and etc. and sport, etc. Right? So without any further ado, I'm going to start. So I'm going to start with a modified burpee, which I've changed into Australia. So the same thing like your burpee, you're going to go down, just with the legs step in and out, and up again. Instead of jumping up and down with your burpee, you step forward and up with the legs again. So that's 2, 3. You can also start on any leg you want to start. 4, 5, 6. This is your burpee which has been modified into Australia. 7. Because I don't want you to put too much strain. Burpee's going to put too much strain on you. 8, 9, 10, 11. And remember, this is for people suffering from high blood pressure. 12. Right after I've done that, now it's break time. Remember, I said 2 to 3 minutes break. I might not be taking the 2 to 3 minutes break. I will be going immediately into my next exercise. The next exercise is going to be the push-ups. We will do the modified one. The modified one is going to be normal push-up first. I'm going to do maybe 4 sets on the normal push-up. Then I'm going to do 4 sets on my knees, and then the 4 sets where I'm going to go flat down in a form like a keeping push-up, but I'm not going to rush it. Right? That's how I'm going to do. But we're going to start with the normal one. Then on the knees. Then the other one where I go flat down and then up and then take a break. So let's start with the push-ups. Normal one first. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I'm going to do that on my knees. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I'm going to do the modified one. I'm going to lie flat down on the floor. And from there up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I'm going to get all the way up. Now I'm going to take my break. Remember, we said we're going to do it's going to be a modified one, but we also said we're going to take 2 to 3 minutes break. Like I said, for time's sake and for educational purpose, I'm only going to rest as long as I feel I am recovered. Then I'm going to start. By now I feel I'm recovered, but you need to stick to the rule. You need to stick to 2 to 3 minutes of break. So now the next one is going to be the squats. So I'm going to do the prisoner squats. I'm also going to do just 1 set, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Remember again, that's the squats. Now you need to take a break. Then after squats, next one is going to be the lunges. But remember, your break should be full. Like we said, 2 to 3 minutes for time's sake. And because this is only educational, I'm going to start immediately. So we're going to start with the next set. It's going to be the lunges, right? Lunges, what I want you to do, I want you to put your hands on your hip to help you to balance. You can lunge forward with the one leg and then with the other leg. Also remember, if you have problems with the knees, then you can also do a reverse lunge, right? Also a forward lunge and also a reverse lunge, but that's also for you if you have any problems, right? Although also just realize the different type of lunges you will be doing will also affect different muscle groups in your lower torso, right? But that also depends on also what you go for. So I'm going to lunge forward, alternate lunges, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right, in the last two I'm going to do reverse lunges. 1, 2. That's reverse lunges for the last two, right? So remember we said we're going to take 2 to 3 minutes of rest. This is educational purpose only, like I said, so which means I'm not going to take 2 to 3 minutes rest. I'm only going to get back into the training again so I can do my last exercise, which is going to be the crunches, going to be normal crunches. Because remember, this is educational only. That's why I want you to take your 2 to 3 minutes of rest. Which means I'm not going to take 2 to 3 minutes of rest because I'm just busy with it. So, right, so I'm just going to do the one set. Once I'm done with the one set, then I'm going to stop, then I'm done. Alright, but you, for your purpose, you need to do the full one. Alright guys, that's it from me, Coach Gerry. I've done the bodyweight exercises now, which I've shown you. I've also shown you a few modifications. Like I said, for education purpose only, that's why I only did one set. And that's why I didn't take the full break of 2 to 3 minutes like I've asked you to do. But for you, you have to do that. Take the full 2 to 3 minutes of break. And remember, if you get tired and fatigued, don't sacrifice your form or your technique. Rather stop, rather slow down. And then, once you recover, repeat the exercise again. Also remember, don't start any exercise program unless you got agreement from your doctor. And remember, this is for educational purpose only, because I'm not your supervised trainer, I'm not your trainer. I'm just putting it out there for educational purpose. But make sure that before you embark on any type of exercise, that the doctor is giving you the green light. This is me, Coach Gerry. This is educational purpose. Once again, I'm emphasizing on it. Until the next time, bye-bye.